2022 is here, and that means it's time for you to start planning out your streaming year. So in today's video, we're going to be teaching you guys exactly how to do that. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to the Streamloots channel. I'm your host, The King, and happy 2022, my friends. This is gonna be a fantastic year for all of us. In today's video, we're going to be telling you guys how you can plan your 2022 streaming year to make sure that everything goes right and you can get the maximum output of it. We can also take a look at our Streamloots 2021 rewind to know how we did in the previous streaming year and what we can work on and improve on in the future. So one of the main reasons it's really important to plan out your 2022 streaming year is just to make sure that you're on top of everything and maximizing your potential. If you don't have any plans in motion, you'll often find yourselves all over the place. I've had months where I was like this, and you still end up making plans in the moment, but when it's well thought out and you put some effort into it, you have it all ready to go, you're more ambitious to get it done, and as you carry on, you'll think of more things. So you always have these big goals essentially in mind of what you want to do, then you always follow through with them, and on top of that, you'll be more productive and organized with everything. A great way of doing this as well is taking a look at all of the progress you've done in 2021. You can check on all of your accomplishments that you did, and this is especially good with the Streamloots rewind, and you'll be able to see what you can improve on moving towards the next year. The full link to that will be in the description down below. So what are some things that we can do for the 2022 year if we want to make sure everything is planned and ready? And remember, this doesn't necessarily apply to only returning streamers, but also to new streamers. So if you are new to streaming and you're looking to get into it, here are some of the cool things that you guys can do. Let's talk about it. So number one is preparing for specific dates that are going to be coming up. This can be your Valentine's Day, Halloween, Christmas, whatever the case may be. It's never too early to set plans in motion. In fact, I already have some crazy Halloween plans that I'm already working on, things that just take a very long time to process and go through, so it's always good to get a head start on things. This is going to keep you organized, and you can actually have goals in mind of what you want to do, and you can update your community on things that you're going to be doing with these events. And it doesn't necessarily have to be holidays. You can do this for when you get your partner anniversary or affiliate anniversary. Maybe it's the first day you stream and you want to do something special. You can also take a look at all of the Streamloots events that are going on. There's a bunch of them that always come around every holiday season, so you can use that as initiative to your streaming path. We have a lot of videos on how to make some of these events even more special, so if you're looking for any ideas, I recommend taking a look at that. You can even do this month by month if you want, instead of doing the entire year. So you plan out what special events you're going to be doing in the month and then work around that. It's a really good way to stay organized and to have a nice end goal in mind, and it keeps you motivated. Number two is setting goals for yourself. This is probably one of the most important things that you need to do. As mentioned before, if you have no goals in mind, you'll be all over the place. Every single year, I set goals that I have in mind. I make it really long and really large because remember, you want to cover the entire year. In last year, for my YouTube channel and for my Twitch, my goals were to get Twitch partner and 100,000 subscribers. I then broke that down into the 12 months and figured how much I need to do in order to get everything done. And slowly but surely, I worked my way up and I managed to achieve both of those goals. This year, I have some ambitious goals as well, and I recommend you guys do the exact same thing. Put some goals out there. If you're not affiliate yet, make that one of your goals. If you're not partner yet, make it one of your goals and slowly start working towards them. Think of things that you would love to have, pretty much like big aspirations, wishes if you may, and make them turn into a reality. By doing this, you'll always be seeing your goals in your head, especially if you have them written down somewhere. You'll always see it. You'll always be motivated to push on towards that. When you finally make that goal, you'll feel more accomplished than anything. The next thing that we have on the list is special events and initiatives for the week. If you make a week-by-week calendar, it's going to help you so much, and it's going to keep your viewers refreshed with what your content's going to be. If you're going on every single day doing pretty much the same thing, it's going to get a little stale with some of your viewers watching. You want to make sure things are spiced up, have cool events that are going on, and there's a bunch of things that you can do. For example, a nice week by week of what I do Some days I play with my community, some days I just play my regular game of Dead by Daylight, whether that's Survivor or Killer. Some days I have a movie night after stream. Sometimes I go into cosplay, wear a mask, have some fun, and always just spice things up. If you keep this and you do it every single week and you have the schedule where you have your time and your days of where you're going on, people are going to get into the routine of what you're doing and they're going to be like, this is pretty cool. Maybe I want to join for this specific day. And then it just becomes routine with them. It becomes routine with you and everybody is a winner. You can even do things like every week you have some viewer requested games and you might be able to tackle that, have some fun. Or even better yet, Streamloots have their awesome happy hours that goes on where some of the limited time cards are on sale. You can utilize that to your advantage and make some cool weekly events. Number 4 is expanding your social media game. If you don't have all the social medias in 2022, you're doing it wrong. Get on YouTube, get on Twitch, get on TikTok, Twitter, Discord, everything. You want to be all over the place. You want people to pretty much almost be sick of seeing you everywhere. This is going to expand your horizon so much and appeal to a much broader audience. If you're just doing Twitch, it's difficult to really grow in that category. Whereas if you're making YouTube shorts, you're making YouTube videos, TikTok shorts, and you're doing all of these combined, more people are going to see your content and therefore every single platform is going to be benefited from this. It's always good to have this under one handle as well, meaning your name is the same throughout every single platform so people don't get confused on who you are. This is a fantastic way to expand your horizons and to grow so much in this year. So if you haven't done this already, I highly recommend doing this. We have a lot of videos that actually talk about your social media game and how you can step it up on the Streamloots channel, so you can check it out if you want some more information. Number 5 is being able to adapt as you go along. Throughout the year, you are going to learn a lot of different things. You're going to see a lot of different things, and it oftentimes may be a little bit scary. You might see some things that you like from some of your favorite streamers that you're watching or other streamers that you converse with, or maybe even from videos that we post. And oftentimes it might be a little bit scary to change things around and to really take a risk, take that jump, but that's what it's all about. You need to be willing to adapt and to change. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, everything is a ongoing changing algorithm beast, and it always changes. And if you're not keeping up with the trends, if you're not keeping up with what's going on in the world, and you're not really changing what you're doing, you're going to get left behind, sadly. So you need to be willing to adapt and willing to change. If something is currently going on, if there's a new game that's overtaking your game, etc., take that leap of faith, go forth with it, and have some fun. This also considers yourself a lot. If you're at a point where you're playing a game or you're doing something that you're really not enjoying, you have to be able to take that risk to jump out of that field and do something that you're really passionate for and you really do love. For me, I've been playing the same game for a very long time. Thankfully, I still enjoy it. But if one day it comes down to it, I'm like, I'm really not enjoying this game, I don't want to play it anymore, I'm going to have to take that risk myself. And the same can be said for you guys, no matter what context it is. Number 6 is looking for more ways to increasing your revenue. Not only should you just be on Twitch, but YouTube is some way that you can get paid as well with shorts. You can also make YouTube videos and get yourself paid. TikTok is another way that you can do that as well. Not to mention Streamloots. You guys can get yourself a lot of more cash flowing for this year, make it a really awesome time. Remember, there's also a business side to streaming and to creating content. So if you can do what you love and to make some good money, why not? So that's something you need to keep in mind. Look on other ways that you can make revenue. This can be putting out merch or entering tournaments, whatever the case may be. Keep an eye out for it and be open to doing them. Number 7 on the list is always improving. Always look for new ways to improve, whether that's watching more videos on how you can improve your streams. I mean, if you're watching this video, you're already doing something correct. You're looking on how to learn to make yourself better, and that's exactly what you should be doing. For me, every single day, I'm watching something else on how I can improve on my streaming, different editing techniques, things that would just make me stand out from the crowd, and that's what you need to do as well. And that doesn't just go for streaming, but for everything in general. Keep on expanding your knowledge, reading more information, learning more, and before you know it, when you take a look back at the entire year, you'll see how far you've actually grown. Number 8 on the list is improving your actual physical setup. Throughout the year, it's good to have some things in mind that you would maybe want to purchase or to improve. Small little things here and there can really go a long way, and you really don't have to break your budget doing this as well. Small things such as a better light, a better microphone, better equipment like monitors or a stream deck even can really go a long way. Now, of course, some of these purchases might be a little bit bigger if you want to buy a brand new PC or you want to redo your entire background, entire setup. These are things that you're going to need to plan out and have to do. So make sure you plan these things out, have a nice little wish list, and throughout the 2022 year, take some of those things off if you can. Number 9 on the list is planning on working with more streamers. If you haven't already done this, making new friends and expanding your horizons, it's one of the best things that you can do. This is part of networking and just making some really awesome friends in the new year. If you are introverted like myself, sometimes it's a little hard to push yourself to go out there and be open, but trust me, there's tons of people just like you looking for new friends, looking for new people to cooperate with, maybe gain some knowledge from as well, share ideas, play some games, and have some fun. So in 2022, make sure that you're looking to bond with some new people, and you'll be shocked on some of the amazing conversations that can come up and some of the amazing friendships that you can build. I've put myself out there, I made a ton of friends, and it's just been fantastic. Not only do you learn a lot of things, you have fantastic experiences, and it's a lot of fun. And that brings us to number 10, which is have fun and enjoy yourself in streaming in 2022. This is going to be a fantastic year for all of us. We're going to have a great time when it comes down to content creation, and you guys are going to grow so much. Have fun with it. Remember that this is something that you're passionate for, and you're watching this video because you want to learn more, you want to expand your horizons, and you want to do better. And in 2022, it's going to be your year for sure. So my friends, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for all of the plans that you can do for 2022 to make sure that everything goes well. Let me know what your favorite tip was, or if you have some extra tips that you guys would like to share in the comments down below. That's going to do it for me. We'll see you guys next time, and take care.